Okay, welcome to the first Training Peaks tutorial video on the 6-week 10K training plan. And in this video, I'm just going to give you a general overview of the weekly structure of the workouts, as well as a couple of things to look at when you are diving into Training Peaks. From there, we'll actually go into each and every workout to make sure that you feel comfortable executing it. And, from there, we'll probably explore a whole bunch of different rabbit holes. So looking at the week, this is the calendar view. Once you download the training plan, which is really quick and easy, clicking on the link, it will automatically populate everything here for you, and you're pretty much ready to go. So when you are looking at your week, basically you can see all your run workouts here, indicated by the little running shoe. You have all your stretch and mobility workouts taken from the Dynamic Runner program down here. You have a day off, nice couch, and we have a little cross-training activity on the Sunday. So this is the general structure from week to week. Now what you're looking at right now is the intermediate plan. There are 3 different levels of this training plan: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Obviously, it's based on your current running volume. So if you're doing little to no running right now, you should choose the beginner plan. If you're, looking at this type of a run schedule and it looks similar to what you've been doing, about 3.5 hours of running a week, then I would recommend choosing the intermediate plan. And if you've been doing a lot more running than this, then you can choose the advanced plan. The only difference is the total volume, weekly running volume. But the structure in terms of what you're looking to accomplish each week and the workouts do remain the same. So we start off Monday with a nice easy recovery run. I know it's a great way to start a plan off. This will be more important later on when you're doing higher run volumes on the weekend and maybe a little more fatigued, but this allows you just to kind of ease back into it, prepare for your week of running, and, not stress out too much on day 1. Tuesdays, time to stress out. These are going to be our higher intensity interval focused days, so a little harder efforts on the Tuesday. Wednesday, if you're not completely bagged from Tuesday, is a nice easy low aerobic run. This one is optional, so if you really are feeling the training stress from the Tuesday, this would be a good day just to maybe hit that stretch and mobility workout and facilitate farther recovery. Thursday is going to be our technique focused day, so this is more where we're working on running skills. Things like, as you can see on the first workout here, breathing rhythm, how your inhaling and exhaling relates to your foot strikes. We'll also be doing things like cadence, stride length, form and posture, and whatever else we hit later on in running. Obviously in 6 weeks we don't have a whole lot of time to get into all the technical aspects, but hopefully this is just the start of your training plan journey. Friday we have a nice day off, so a rest day. Still encourage you to do some light movements, and again, if you can get in a stretch and mobility routine, that would be perfect. Saturday is our endurance day. This is where we're going to start going longer and longer as we progress through the training plan. And Sunday is your cross-training day. You can do any other activity. Could either even be things like housework and gardening, maybe some family time or activities. So Sunday's yours. Enjoy it and get ready for the next week. So that is what each week typically looks like from one week to the next. And you will also have 7 days a week of stretch and mobility training taken from the Dynamic Runner routine. If you're farther along in the Dynamic Runner routines or program, you are welcome to substitute those wherever you're at for obviously month 1. There's no need to go all the way back if you're on, say, month 8, but that will be up to you as well. You don't need to do these through the Training Peaks application per se. You can still continue to use your Kajabi app or access it through the website. So looking over here at your weekly summary, we can see that week 1 is 6 hours and 17 minutes of total training time. That includes your stretch and mobility work as well. Total training stress is 261, which is pretty low. to start, and we will continue to build that up. If you're not familiar with the term training stress, basically it is a metric that calculates your duration and intensity. So basically, the longer you go, the higher your training stress, or vice versa, shorter, lower the training stress. And same for intensity. The higher the intensity, the higher the training stress, lower intensity, lower the training stress. Now, obviously, how those two variables play off each other in any given workout, like, for example, the interval workout, it may be a little shorter in duration, but higher intensity, you're still getting a pretty solid training stress. Or vice versa, an aerobic run or an endurance run may be super high in duration but low in intensity. You may still actually get the same training stress because the duration is higher. Or you can have high duration, high intensity. Now, obviously, you can't hold high intensity for very long. You would have, the highest amount of training stress. So that is how we calculate the fatigue on the body and how we hopefully optimize your stress and recovery to optimize your performance gains. Moving down, you can see run duration. We only have 3 hours and 32 minutes of actual running. Cross training, we have an hour. Obviously, day off, we don't record any time for. It's your day off. And then the custom durations, which are all the stretch and mobility workouts. You have an hour and 45 where you're actually going to get more flexible and more mobile. And trust me, putting in that work will pay dividends. It will not only keep you injury-free, hopefully, but it will improve your performance. You will move better. You'll have better mechanics. And again, overall, it will definitely pay off in your running performance, let alone the most important aspect, which is injury prevention. So that is what each week looks like. You will be able to access each workout directly from here, from your calendar view. Again, we're not going to open up and get into all the workouts yet. That's to come. But you will see a consistent pattern from week to week. And we will basically have 2 weeks of work a little harder. So week 1 and 2 are a little harder. And week 3, we bring it back and recover a little bit. Then the same week 4, we're going to make it a little harder, and 5 a little harder. We actually get up to 8 hours and 13 minutes of training that week. And then we bring it down for our race week. Hopefully allow you enough time to rest and recover so that you can put in a really solid 10K effort on this week number 6, day number 42. So only 42 days away until a solid 10K, but come back to the next tutorial video and we will start digging into all of the workouts.